Hey. It always feels like it's been like such a long time between having recorded a video or posted on my blog, and um, it always has been because I'm inconsistent. But whatever. Um, I've also, though, just come out on the other side of some really frustrating technological difficulties. I was without a computer for it's felt like forever, but at least the last month I have been with limited access to just kind of move freely like I'm used to online. Like hovering over my phone, like expanding it so that I can post listings on Etsy. Holy moly. First world problems for sure. But having an iPhone is a really great accessory or complement to an online business, but when it becomes the only way that you can do it, man. So anyway, one good thing that came of it is I can only handle so much stress like that before I'm like, all right, something's got to change around here. So I have it did kind of force me to do a little bit of an overhaul about how efficient I am with what I do since hooray, it's becoming more than just a little hobby that I do on the side, but I was still doing it that way, like really unorganized, I guess, whatever. Um, so I've streamlined some things and feel really good about it. Um, so I'm sorry, but no more hand painted doilies on the front of mailing envelopes. That shit was killing me. So I'm sure you understand. Little things like that. But the other thing that I'm very excited about, one is having my computer back, and two is having a new webcam because I really like to feel more connected than, anyway, I like to feel connected. So I kind of had this idea that if you don't mind hanging out with me a little bit while I work in the studio, then we can stay in touch and I can keep you up to date on what I'm doing without having to stop what I'm doing. So, what I'm working on today, this is really why I'm here, is to tell you about this project that I was invited to be a part of, which is called From the Black Lodge. And it's a gypsy shop that's going to travel around and set up shop. And it's filled with a hand-selected group of designers who do small batch, handmade, kind of dark and magical, mystical style of things. It's a really appealing aesthetic for me. So I just I feel really humbled actually to have been asked to be a part of it because some of my biggest, most influential handmade idols are participating in this project. So to be kind of like peers now is surreal to me. But I kind of feel like the kid's sister, like, hey guys, I make stuff too. but um, but it's also really encouraging and motivating because I do think it's true that you're only as good as who you surround yourself with, and to be around people who are um, more skilled and more seasoned than you in something that you want to be a part of, it is very motivating to get with it and to improve. So I'm very excited about this. So anyway, first pop-up shop from the Black Lodge is going to be a booth at PsychFest in Austin next weekend. So if you're going to be there, I definitely recommend checking it out so you can actually buy things that are mostly only available online, like in person. I like being able to actually touch and feel and see things, and the ladies there that are going to be running the space are just super cool chicks. So spend some time. Anyway, I'm sending some things that you've seen before. Obviously, pentagram hoop earrings. Those are my best seller, and I really am grateful for that. So those will be there. And my crescent mini books. I love mine. I wear it all the time. And I've actually added chain bookmarks to them, so you can slide them through and mark your pages, or just kind of tuck it through the spine so it dangles underneath. But I cherish mine, so I'm glad for the ones that have sold, that people are loving them. I'm getting distracted, I'm sorry. But there are a couple things that I'm sending that aren't available online. They're only available from the Black Lodge. And one of those are these skull books. These are new. So eventually I hope to have enough of them to be able to post them a couple of places. But for right now, these are going to be exclusive to From the Black Lodge. And they're the same. They tie in the front, and they will be on chain with a bookmark. The style will be the same, but I just love this dude. The book. So these will be there. I also have decided that it's time for me to let go of my vintage shoe clip collection. I have collected and cherished these for many years, and I've always wanted to do something with them, but the right thing never seemed, I never really knew what that was. So what I've done is made them into wrist cuffs from recycled leather, and they snap on the inside. So really the only one that I had a pair of is this one that I made for myself. So this, other than the one I have on, is one-of-a-kind piece, the other part. I always say, if you see someone, with the exception of these earrings, who has something on that you have that you bought from me, you should say hi, because that person's probably me. Because just about everything that I do that is, you know, unique like that is pretty much one of a kind. So anyway, so I have a small number of these. I have 5 or 6 of them, and they're all unique and different and ornate and beautiful, and it's like they have their own little personalities to them. But these will also be things that are only available beginning in Austin and then eventually on the website, but from the Black Lodge. So I was hoping I'd get a chance to be there, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so that's a bummer, but I'm really excited for where this project's going to go. You can visit fromtheblacklodge.com. I don't think there's anything there right now except for just the next location, but bookmark it, because eventually that will be your like online store to be able to buy things. And you can also visit, I don't know if you're on Pinterest, you can go to Pinterest/GutsGlamGlory/From the Black Lodge, or just go to my board and find the From the Black Lodge board. So it shows some of the work of the people that are participating in this project, so you can take a look. So happy Sunday, and I hope to see you more often now that I'm back online. Adios.